Hey, what's up, all you savages? I don't know who's watching or who's not watching, but oh my god, I just want to have a little chit chat with you guys about some people at my work. Yes, a lot of people at my work. Oh, I didn't mean to change the camera on. Change back. Yes, people at my work, millennials where I work are like dumber than stupid, you know. I go to work, I work at a warehouse, just giving you guys a heads up. And we got these clowns who literally think they're God's gift to earth. And you might be going, well, why do you say that? Let me see if I can get some better lighting. Is that good enough? Too bright? I was thinking maybe using my light might help brighten it up a little bit. But this girl, for an example, she was moving boxes and doing all that kind of fun stuff. And I looked at her, and she looks at me from across the conveyor belt, and she replies, "I'm tired. I want to go home." And I looked at my watch, and I'm like, we've been here 25 minutes, and you're complaining that you want to go home, and that you just want to leave. And she goes, "I'm so tired." And I'm like, "So, when did you go to bed last night?" I'm like, "Did you not get a lot of sleep?" And she goes, "Well, I went to bed at 3:30 in the morning." I'm like, 3:30? What the hell? And she replied, "Well, I had to text my boyfriend." I was like, yeah, but any savage, any non-human, any non-normal person, like a savage, ravaged animal, would be like, "Oh, you could go to bed, baby. Go to bed." And she was like, "Oh, nah, he just wanted to talk and talk and talk, and we were just texting." And I was like, "When did you guys start texting?" She goes, "Oh, we were talking since like 12 at night till 3 in the morning." And I'm like, "You know you have to be to work at like 6 in the morning." She's like, "Yeah, I know, but the problem is we couldn't just, we had to talk." And I'm like, a crazy person would be like, "Oh, you can't get off the phone, baby." A normal human being, a normal ass dude would know that his significant other, his wife, his boo thing, his girlfriend, his whatever, has to go to work. Then get the hell off the phone and say, "Hey, baby, I'll talk to you tomorrow when you get off work." A savage won't do that. A savage will be like, "Hey, stay on the phone. Let's talk all night." That's dumb. And then this millennial thinks that she can come in at like 10 o'clock, leave at like 12 o'clock, and get paid for the full 6 hours. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. The way I was raised is you bust your ass for everything in life. You want a nice car, you bust your ass to make that money to get that car. You want that nice new outfit, you bust your ass to get that outfit. You're not handed that outfit. And I'm sick and tired of these millennials thinking they're God's gift to earth. You know, like everybody owes them something. They're supposed to be making 22.50 an hour doing a job that doesn't take any skill set. You know, I even was talking to a buddy at work, and he goes, all these millennials that we work with at work, they need to shut the hell up and go work at the cookie kiosk at the mall and then hand out cookies because they can't handle what we do here. I'm like, dude, when I go to work, I get rave reviews from managers. They're like, "Dude, you're working your ass off." And I told my manager, I'm like, one of my managers came by and he was like, "Dude, Trevor, you're getting shit done." And I looked at him like, I'm like, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to shut the F up, get your job done, and then move along. And that's exactly what I did. I got shit done, and I moved along. And that's what I always do. It's funny because we have conveyor belts like A to Z, and I always see people always helping out other people doing the exact same job I'm doing, and they're always like helping these people, and I'm the one that never gets help because I always get shit done. I don't need help from anybody, you know? I'm probably one of the best damn workers that does my position where I work. You know, I get shit done. I get people always come by going, "Hey Trevor, you okay?" And there's this guy that I talked to, Marcus. He's always like, "You're a savage. You're an animal. How come you're not on the board?" Because there's a board for my position, and I'm never ever on there. And he goes, "Why are you never on the board?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he goes, "It's because you're white." Because everybody else that was on that list are black people, right? And I was like, "Nah, it's not that." He goes, I'm just kidding." I'm like, "Yeah, but I can run laps around these clowns that are doing the same position I'm doing, but they're getting on the board and getting, what should I say? They're getting praise for doing their job, and I'm not getting praise at all." And I'm like, "Why are you guys getting rewarded for doing your job, and I'm not getting shit? Is it because I'm not a talker? I just shut the F up. I get my job done and I do what I gotta do and I don't really talk to nobody. There's a few people that I sit down and talk to while I'm working, but other than that, I just shut the hell up." And I'm just sick and tired of these millennials thinking that they can get their they don't have to work as hard. They can sit there and talk and they don't have to do much. And I'm like, dude, you gotta work as hard as I do to get what you want. And they're like, "Well, I don't really want to." And I see a lot of girls there where they're like, I think they're probably like 18 to 20 something. They're just talking all the time. They're sitting there talking and talking. I'm like, dude, shut the hell up and get your job done. It just pisses me off when you go to work and you see people that are doing their job, never getting rewarded. Then you see these clowns who just sit there and talk and they get rewarded because they get rewarded for doing stuff that I'm like, dude, I believe if you want to bust your ass in life to get where you want, that's what you're gonna do. I feel very, very happy for being able to have a job. I'm not like a millennial that thinks God gives me a job because I deserve it because I'm a millennial. I believe that I believe personally that I love my job and I'm grateful for making the money I make. I don't make a lot of money. I make $12.50 an hour, right? And I fucking love doing what I do. But what is up, everybody? I don't know if I can see the chat. I know I got one view. Yeah, it says I can see the chat. So, what is up? What I'm talking about, guys, is people at my work who are millennials who believe they should be able to get anything they ever want for doing nothing. There's a girl that I work with. She said she complained that she was tired, right? She complained that she was tired. She was not feeling herself, right? And I'm like, "Oh, why are you tired?" And she replied to me, "Because I went to bed at like 4 in the morning." And I'm like, "You got to be to work." And she goes, "Well, I was texting my boyfriend all night." Well, that's your fault for being tired. You could have told your guy friend or your boyfriend or your best friend or whoever you're talking to, "I got to go to bed because I got to get up in the morning." A savage won't let you get off the phone, but a normal person will be like, "Hey, don't you got to go to work tomorrow? Don't you got to go to work in the morning? Don't you got to get out and go somewhere?" Like, when I talk to people on the phone and they know I got to go to work, they'll hit me up and be like, "Dude, it's like 10 o'clock. You want to go to bed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, shit, I got to get off the phone because I got to get up in the morning." But this person always complains every day. And I'm like, this is funny how much people complain about being tired or the job is too hard. And I'm like, dude, this is not a hard job. It's definitely not. Yes, it's manual labor, but it's not hard work. It's not hard work whatsoever, Everything I do on my job is pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy. It's very simple what I do. It's not like it takes rocket science to do what I do. But these millennials, these 18 to 25-year-olds, they've never worked hard before. And there's like this person, like I said, that she literally told me, or one of these people told me, that the only other job they've ever done was working at McDonald's. And I'm like, McDonald's, that's not hard. And they're like, no, but this is hard. They believe that they're like God's gift to earth. And I'm just like, dude, is it gonna stay up there? Is it gonna stay? Is it gonna stay? Okay, that'll work. But I just know what to say, man. You know, I just go to work, bust my ass, and that's all I can do. You know, I want to keep this job for a long time. I want to make the most money I can for a long time. I want to save as much money as I can, because I do like Conor McGregor said, you save it, you make as much money as you possibly can as a young person, so you have a lot of money when you grow older. But it is what it is, you know. You can't let people just ruin your day. You can't let people just dominate you at work, like bitch about stuff and think them bitching about their job or what they're doing in their life is gonna affect you. It doesn't really affect me. It's just I just think when I hear these people say they're tired, or I see them just talking, I'm like, you're the clowns that get all the jobs. You're the clowns that get all the accolades because you're so confident, you're so cocky, you're so easygoing. So employers always hire you, but people like me who always want to work, bust their ass, make a living, and need the money, we're the ones who actually want to work, and you got these clowns who don't want to work. So I always believe that's why a lot of people don't have jobs, because they're maybe shy, they're not great conversationalists, and when they go to work or try to get a job, they can't hold a really good conversation, or they're shy, or they're scared, or they're nervous in interviews, so they don't get that position that they were trying for. And I think that's one reason my buddy is having a problem, because he's not the most outgoing person. And that was my problem for the very, very long time. I wasn't super outgoing. When I go to an interview, I would say, hey, Dirk, how come you haven't worked in like 3 years? Because no one's fucking hiring. That's the bottom line. And that's the same thing with my buddy. He goes into interviews, right? And people go, well, how come you don't got any job experience? And he goes, clearly, no one's hiring me, dumbass. How do you get job experience if no one's hiring you? It's the old age question. Jimmy, how come you're not working? How come you don't got any jobs? Well, no one's going to hire me. And in the job, the guy hiring goes, well, when you get the skill set required for this position, come back and we'll give you a job. And the old saying is, no, you hire me, you give me the skill set that I need, and I'll like my job, you know? It doesn't mean just because I go into an interview, I get the skill set from this guy, and I bounce. That's the whole difference, you know? That's the whole difference. A lot of people don't fucking understand that. You know, it's like that movie 9 to 5 with Michael J. Fox. He goes into an interview, and he goes, oh, you only have college experience? He goes, yeah, I only have college experience. And the interview guy goes, well, if I hired you, you would take your skill set and go somewhere else. And Michael J. Fox goes, no, actually, I wouldn't go somewhere else. I want to work here and make a living. And that's the old thing. A lot of people have hard times getting jobs and whatnot. And I believe getting a job is harder nowadays than it's ever been before. And I believe it has to do with your location, state, town, city, where you're at, because sometimes you're in a small town, there really is no opportunities for jobs. Sometimes you got to get up and move, but how do you move if you have no money? You know, I would say if I was living in a small town, I would try to, I don't know, do crazy odd jobs, walk people's dogs for a living, make some money on the side, do whatever you got to do to make a living. But overall, guys, I'm just satisfied working where I work. I like what I do. I go in there 5 days a week, busting my ass, because I want to make a living. I definitely do. But having a chit chat with you guys is always a fun and exciting thing. I just wish all you viewers would be on at one time so you guys could shoot the shit with me. But it is what it is, guys. It's one of those days. You know, I just wanted to jump on here because I don't do live streams that often, because I'm not like a really big live stream type of person. You know, I rather like vlog about it and upload it. You know, I'm a vlogger. I like to, I guess I like to say I like to edit the video and make it fun and exciting. And if you guys have made it 15 minutes into the live stream, you definitely should check out my main channel where I vlog all the time. I'm doing travel style videos, like overland style travel videos, where I go places and I explore that place, and I basically make a little video about it and share it with you guys. And then if you guys like the video, awesome. If you guys don't like the video, that's cool. But it's just me going out and exploring places and showing these locations off. So maybe you guys want to go see those places, or maybe you guys might enjoy the videos. And that's just one reasoning why I've been creating videos that sometimes have taken me 3 days. Sometimes the videos take me 2 weeks to make, because I can only do these on my day off, because I don't have the luxuriousness of just being able to go. Because if I had the luxuriousness of not working, you know, I would be doing way more travel videos than I already have. I probably would have took crazier trips, like further trips. But I can't do that when I have a obligation to work and make that money, and the money helps me get gas to go to these places that I go. And all these places are either free or they cost you like $2 to go. So it's not like you're going there spending a ton of money, because I like to go where you can be outdoorsy, you can enjoy the rivers, the beaches, whatever it is. But it is what it is, guys. And this has been another live stream from your boy Trevor. It's been like 17 minutes. Hopefully you guys come back and you guys watch the whole thing and you guys comment and you guys give me some feedback. If you guys like the live streams, that's pretty awesome. If you guys don't like the live streams, that's fucking cool too. I just want to make this and just shoot the shit with you guys. Kind of like a live podcast type of thing, you know? Like Joe Rogan does, like a live podcast. I mean, I'm not going to be picking it up and be like, I'm vlogging. Shut up, I'm vlogging. I'm not going to be like that, like holding it and vlogging, but I definitely am going to end it right now, and I will definitely talk to you guys in the next one. I just really wanted to talk to you guys about those stupid-ass millennials that I work with, because they irritate the hell out of me. I'm not saying they don't deserve the work. I'm not saying I'm just saying maybe it's because they're like 10 years younger than me, and maybe if I was their age, I'd be bitching about the same stuff that they are bitching about. But as always, I'm Trevor, and I'll see you guys soon.